Greetings, everybody from Texas. This is Jonathan Benjamin-Alvarado, and I'm just really feel fortunate to have an opportunity to share a few moments and some reflections with you about my time with OLLAS and at UNO. First and foremost, I want to tell you how grateful I am to have had the opportunity to be a part of something much larger than myself. The idea that Dr. Lourdes Gobea had to establish a center in Nebraska, in the Midwest, that really was at the crossroads of what we were experiencing as it relates to the introduction of new immigrants to our communities, but also how it was fortifying and actually challenging existing communities was really something to behold. It was a laboratory that I never had an opportunity to think of it in those terms till after I left, but very grateful because of it. There are three things that stick out to me about OLLAS that I think are really important for us to remember here. First, the intentionality of why OLLAS was established, that we wanted to be relevant in so many ways to what we were experiencing on the ground. And I think that has been manifest in so many of the things that OLLAS does today. The impact that OLLAS has had has been profound. We were the go-to center and continue to be the go-to center in that part of the country for so many things that politicians rely upon, economists, the business community, so on and so forth. And I think that's a testimony to the wisdom of how OLLAS was established. And ultimately that it was relevant to the experience that we were having as scholars, teachers, and students there, but also as we left the institution and went out into the world, that experience through OLLAS would inform how we saw and responded to the many things that we were experiencing. I would be remiss if I didn't talk about the remarkable product of our labors. You know, I think I have had over 20 years to think about this, but the number of scholars and attorneys, physicians, political leaders, social workers, public health officials, and I can go on and on and on. What an impact that they all have had on what is, Omaha today. And I happen to believe that OLLAS was central to so much of what we are now seeing there. All in all, I would say buena gente. And finally, I want to really thank my colleague and my partner in all of this, Lourdes Gobea, for her wisdom, her empathy, her humanity in helping us all to see the better angels of our nature as we tried to work with these communities that were under stress and continue to be under stress. You know, the battle for, providing a home for all immigrants continues to this very moment. And I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge what a giant role she played in helping me as a professional, but also the entire community that followed in her wake. I'd also like to thank Senator Chuck Hagel for the wisdom that he showed in allowing us to access federal funds to make OLLAS become a reality, to our former Dean Shelton Hendricks and David Booker. Both of them were instrumental in providing the basis of support that has helped OLLAS to become what it is today. And finally, I would be remiss if I didn't talk about my good friend B.J. Reed, who was always a silent supporter and not so silent. I think that this is one of the things in my life professionally that stand out the most. I'm grateful to have had the opportunity. I'm sorry that I can't be there with you. I got Board of Trustees meeting today here in Fort Worth. But I got to tell you, OLLAS has been, will always be a part of my heart. Congratulations to everybody involved. And ándale, hasta luego. See y'all. Bye-bye.